Hey everybody, welcome. This is Maestro. We're scoping live from the middle of the river in Paris. And we're live on YouTube. Check it out. You're looking at the Musée d'Orsay. It's a sunny, beautiful day here in Paris. And thought I'd do it live with you guys on YouTube. Did a Periscope earlier today with 9,000 people joining in. Let's see if we can get 9,000 people on YouTube. Oui, oui, bien sûr. Hey, welcome! You can see the Eiffel Tower there in the distance. We're in the middle of the river in Paris on a boat. We're looking at the beautiful Musée d'Orsay. How is everybody? Thank you guys for joining. We're about to dock at this station here at the Louvre. And then, hey Euro, hey Brian Wong, good to see you. Heidi Blinks, good to see you. Euro, this will be a great trip. This is going to be an awesome trip. Brett has made it. It's like 2 in the morning where he is in Australia and he made it. The funny thing is there's a boat right in front of us. So we had a long wait. If there's a boat 2 minutes in front of us, things that make you go, Alan Parker says, hey Euro, hi from London. Hello London. You can see the Eiffel Tower sticking up just behind those buildings there. We're looking at the beautiful Musée d'Orsay. It looks like everybody and his brother is getting off at this next stop for some reason. Half the boat at least is getting off. They must know something we don't know. Oh, I see why. We're turning around? I think, are we docking at the Musée d'Orsay? This is, by the way, not the usual boat path. I'm not quite sure what we're doing. No, I think maybe we're just turning around. It's very confusing. So afterwards, we will continue on to the Eiffel Tower with you guys. Unless you want me to go to the Louvre. We'll let you guys vote in the comments. Should we continue on the boat ride towards the Eiffel Tower, or should we get off the boat and go to the, he's confused now, yeah, I'm confused. Or should we go to the Louvre Museum, or should we continue on to the Eiffel Tower? Go to the tower, says Brett. So we got one vote already for the tower. It is getting hot, guys. Yes, tower, everybody wants the tower. Nobody wants the Louvre. Let's stay on the beautiful boat. Why go inside? Beautiful view. Yeah, the view is really awesome today. Thank you guys for the likes. I see some of you hitting that like button. Don't forget, if you don't already subscribe, all you gotta do is click on this little button right down here that says to subscribe, and you can subscribe to my YouTube account, and you will get notified when I get. What's the temperature? I don't know the temperature. It feels really hot, so it's got to be at least 22 degrees, I think. At least it feels that way. Maybe because I'm stupidly wearing a light jumper. Gotta take that off. So the U.S. is insisting on a chemical attack at Duma. This despite early reports saying that there was no poisonous substances found at Duma. So that is some breaking news coming in. Look at the view on this way. So in fact, we are turning around. And the reason why is when we dock at the Louvre here, because of the strong current, it's better for the boat to be positioned backwards. So we're turning around, essentially going in the wrong direction. I believe we're going to dock at the Louvre. But we'll find out in a minute. Maybe we're going to dock at the Musée d'Orsay. No, we're docking at the Musée d'Orsay. So that's because of the flood. The flood has changed everything around. So the boat is going a different path than usual, and it's docking differently than usual. So we're going to dock at the Musée d'Orsay. That explains why the boat was just a couple of minutes ahead of us, because it's actually a lot longer because of the turning around time. But look at the blue sky. We got blue water and blue sky. Does that not look awesome? That, by the way, in the distance right there, that's the Louvre Museum. You're seeing the edge of the Louvre. Of course, it continues for a great distance. And on this side, right across from it, the Musée d'Orsay, Alan Parker took back his message whatever it was. Gorgeous looking day, isn't it, Brett? I mean, this is just like, I love this kind of day. I love when the sky is blue, and it also has all these different hues of blue, so it makes it quite nice. There's some clouds, but they're obviously cirrus clouds, very light, high up in the sky. And thank you guys for all the likes. I really appreciate it. All the support you guys give to this channel. You can support the channel just by hitting the like button, hitting the bell if you want to get notified when I go live and when I upload videos. Or you can even do what's called super chat. And you might be saying, Neuro, what is this super chat you speak of? Well, it's really simple. When you're in the live chat and you leave a comment, you see there's a little $sign. You can click on the $sign and you can contribute to your channel. That's a way to help this channel out. And then it gives you a little slider. You can slide it to the left to contribute less money, slide it to the right to contribute more money. You can give $1, you can give $5, you can give 100 euros, whatever you want. Hugs, says Shirley Dutchy. Well, hugs to you, Shirley. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. So we're on the Seine. We're in the middle of the river in Paris on this sunny day, and we're gonna go down the river in a little bit. Now, I haven't done any YouTube broadcasts in about 2 or 3 weeks now. And prior to that, I was doing one almost every day. So I will be going back to a daily schedule, but not right away. I'm really kind of very busy in the springtime. I'm going to try to do them as much as possible. Probably more than I've been doing them the last couple of weeks, obviously. But I think once June or July comes down, I'm going to try to work out a schedule where I'm doing a YouTube every day, maybe one live, one not live YouTube, and a Periscope every day, and maybe more. It depends on how much stuff there is to do. So a lot depends on what you guys do. But you guys are encouraging me. My last scope, I had 9,000 people in it. The previous one, I had 3,000 people in it. So that's 12,000 people in less than 24 hours. So that's awesome. If I got those numbers on YouTube, I would be doing this full time. So I got to get the Periscope numbers on YouTube. But maybe one day. Anyways, we got the blue sky. Hit me up with any questions you might have. We're docking. If you're wondering why we're in the same position so long, is we are currently docking, and people are now disembarking, getting off the boat. And we don't say deboating like we say deplaning, but they are disembarking, and then new people will get on. Mostly everybody is getting off. Very few people staying on. We're going to be one of the holdouts. Maybe we should go to the back of the boat. I'm wondering, where do we go next? Ah, ok. Donc pour le Tour Eiffel, correspondance? D'accord. Okay, so that's why everybody's changing, because this boat is not going to the Eiffel Tower. This boat is circling back to Notre Dame, where we started. So we're going to have to get off just like everybody else. And we can either get on a new boat for Notre Dame, for Eiffel Tower, or we can walk around, or we can go to the Louvre. So what do you guys think? Should we wait for the next boat? Or should we go back to Notre Dame? Should we go to the museum? Should we walk around? All these choices. New boat. Heidi's. No doubt about that. We go on the next boat. All right. So let's get off this boat. Look, not many people staying on. People staying on are going right back. Au revoir. But what a beautiful sunny day to wait. And we got Brett should help towards buying sugar for your coffee. Well, thank you, Brett. Now I got sugar for my coffee. All I need is somebody to buy me coffee, And then all I got to do is start developing a sudden like for coffee, since I don't drink coffee. But other than that, I'm fine. But thank you so much, Brett. Yeah, so you can contribute to the channel just like Brett did with what that's called Super Chat, and you get to have the nice, oh, that was $2 Australian, which I think works out to €1.20. So yeah, if you guys want to contribute, I would certainly appreciate it. But let's look at the blue sky so you guys can appreciate that. Look at that, we got a giant Ferris wheel still in the distance. The city is trying to shut that Ferris wheel down. So they may shut it down, but in the meantime, it's there, it's iconic. If you're in Paris, it's wonderful to go up to, especially on a sunny day like this where you get a nice view. Can't imagine life without coffee. I don't do the coffee. Top of the Notre Dame. We could do the top of the Notre Dame. Works out to about €300, I think. Brett, I think you might be right if you take into account the cosmological constant, the expansion of the universe, and some other factors. Probably does. It's way beyond me. So earlier we were talking in our Periscope about cosmic inflation, the Big Bang, quantum physics, and all that fun stuff. Let's get in the shade for a minute. I should have taken my jumper off, I think. But anyways, look at the gorgeous views. We don't even have to get on the boat. We got gorgeous views just standing here. Look at this roadway here. So this used to be an actual highway with cars going up and down this. What a waste of real estate. So they shut it down for that. And now it's just pedestrians. And look what happens. Everybody's enjoying the space. Clever idea. People doing exercises. There's all kinds of cafes and stuff. If we walk down this way. Oh, there's the Eiffel Tower boat. So this boat's going to Notre Dame. There's the Eiffel Tower boat. So it wasn't that long of a wait. But we don't have many people in here. Guys, let's share this out to Facebook. Let's share this out to Twitter. Invite your followers. And let's see if we can get a few people in here. It's funny because we get so many people in Periscope. Got 9,000 people in Periscope. Can't get 9,000 people in here. So the boat we were just on is leaving, heading back towards Notre Dame, but the new boat going to the Eiffel Tower is coming in now. So should we check it out? Should we get on the boat? I think we're doing that. We're getting on the boat because you guys voted for the boat. Got a couple of cyclists here. Well, look at these kids all with the same hat on. What does the hat say? Non, ça m'intéresse, c'est le
Oui, mais ne filmez pas les enfants.
Non, je filme pas les enfants, madame. Walk out to about 300. Where's that? About €300, I think. Yes, I saw that earlier. So a whole bunch of kids here. They're gonna get on the boat, just like we are. So I think the hat just says Paris.com. I shared it out to my only Google Plus follower. Awesome, Brett. Maybe he'll come in. I shared it out on Google Plus too. Hopefully the 2 or 3 people still using it will come on. We started to talk about that in my Periscope, but we never... I changed the subject. But my point was, they blew it. In the beginning, they had a lot of good buzz. Things were happening. They got a lot of good media attention. People were interested. Interesting people were joining. But that was when it was selective, and it was in beta. And then they made the move to go public. Big mistake. Because what happened when they went public was everybody joined and then saw that none of their friends were on, and they all left. And then instead of getting positive buzz, it was all negative buzz. And that was kind of hard to downplay. You know, Studio 54, which is was a famous disco in New York City, and it was very difficult to get into, and it was all the rage. They did the same tactic. The owners talked about this in one of their interviews, is when they first started out, they wouldn't let people into the club even though the club was empty, or virtually empty. So by keeping people out, people wanted to get in. And it became popular. Now, if they had made the mistake of just letting everybody in, everybody would have went in and saw nobody was there, and they would have left. So it's the same sort of thing with social media. Facebook did it brilliantly. They made it very restrictive in the beginning, and everybody wanted to get in because it was restrictive. And then they just slowly expanded it till eventually it became the opposite argument. You had to be on Facebook because everybody was on. And Google Plus, same thing, except they blew it. They had the initial buzz, the initial excitement, and then they decided to go public because they were growing faster than Facebook had initially grown. Classic mistake. But almost every social media platform has made that mistake since. Easy to avoid, but hard to do in practice. All right, we're about to get on the boat. That's why Apple sells out quickly and runs out of new releases, possibly. I mean, I don't know if you have confirmation of that's official strategy, but it certainly does seem to work out that way, and it works to their benefit. We've got a lot of kids behind us. Not quite sure what that's about.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
Maybe we'll find it. So yeah, it's a school group. We're out on a little outing. There's a bunch of them. There must be about 24 of them. Check the bags. We're losing everybody. They were at the Eiffel Tower when you went there. Who was at the Eiffel Tower? Oh, the kids? There were a lot of kids there. Oh, good. They didn't make me stop to check my bag, which is awesome. All right, we're back on the boat, and we are now going to head towards the Eiffel Tower. Sorry for that delay, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Uh-oh, we're running out of battery. Oh no. Oh no. Let's hope we make it. Having some battery issues. Full steam ahead. Full steam ahead except for the battery. We need the boat to go fast, but maybe we'll have enough to make it. This is going to be a challenge. Will we make it? But at least I've got sugar for my coffee, my non-existent coffee. Blue skies, blue water, sunny day. Warm day, probably 22 degrees here in Paris in springtime. Now, hopefully he's going to turn around because the Eiffel Tower is in the other direction. Otherwise, we got bamboozled. And we're going back to Notre Dame. So let's see if he turns around. I will laugh silly if this boat heads to Notre Dame. Technically I didn't ask. Oh, okay, I think it's okay. The next one is the museum. So they're really changing these the boat path around from its traditional course. So we're gonna go to the museum. If you're going back, I'm gonna, yeah, me too. No, we're not going back. We are going in the wrong direction, but it's because they've changed the path slightly. They're gonna go apparently to the Louvre Museum and then turn back and go to the Eiffel Tower. At least that's, I hope, what's gonna happen. Otherwise, I am signing out of the simulation. So this is the Louvre on this side. We're going underneath the bridge. And there's the Louvre Museum. Just to get an idea of the size of this thing, you see it's starting here. And look at that, it stretches all the way out. Non, ça va. Vous faites comme vous voulez. Do what you want. It's massive. Yeah, it is ridiculous. Size. So you can almost see the end of it there. How many kings lived there? That's a really good question, David. I don't think I know the answer off the top of my head. Louis XIV was the one to leave. And I'm not quite sure what century they moved in here. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. Greetings, boss. Hello, Peg's Leg. The CEO of Cambridge Analytica resigned. Breaking news. The CEO of Cambridge Analytica apparently resigning over the Facebook fiasco. Lots of breaking news coming in today. Yes, just in time for the congressional hearings. Okay, let's see, a whole bunch of people getting off the boat, but not that many. Most people. Why didn't he do a good job? Nice lakes to be, nice day to be on the water. It's an awesome day. Look how blue that sky is. Now that is like one of my favorite blues. Look at that, blue, blue, blue. It's really blue. Very few people getting off at this stop, the Louvre. Very few people getting on. Most of the people want to go to the Eiffel Tower. Peg Legs is giving the hearts. Thank you, Peg Legs. I see the likes. The likes are increasing on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit that, smash that like button. You gotta smash the like button. Ring that bell so you get the notifications. And then if you really want to make me sing and shout, all you gotta do is hit that $sign on the live chat to do what's called super chat. And your name and your text gets written up in all kinds of colors. The colors change depending on how much change you put in the that super chat. So you get the one color for the $2 contribution, but you get a better color for $5, better color for $10, and your comment stays on the screen longer. Look at all those wonderful options. Now it's your turn to sell a pen. Sell me a pen. Here's a super heart for your troubles. Oh, thank you, Brett. I appreciate the super hearts. It's like Superman. Superman has a super heart. The Rock apparently has a super heart because he's giving away $300,000. That's right, $300,000 on HQ Trivia today. They don't even pay me for this. They should pay me. But yeah, HQ Trivia is giving away $300,000 at 21:45 Central European Standard Time, CEST. That would be 3:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, $300,000. Wow, 300,000 smackaroos. 300,000. What does Scott say? It's got so many crazy names. We're still going in the wrong direction, but are we turning around? We're either turning around or my camera's turning around. Somebody's turning around. We are, in fact, turning around, guys. Yay! We're going in the right direction. It would have been pretty funny if we headed back to Notre Dame. I would have had a cry. Would have been my fault since I didn't check. Just assumed the second boat was going there. So here we go. So we're gonna say bye-bye to the Louvre against that beautiful blue sky. That is like, can't tell, that's like a postcard picture of the Louvre, that blue sky. It looks like it's artificial, right? That's not artificial, that's real. By the way, what's the video quality like? What's the audio quality like? It's probably pretty noisy between the wind, the water, and all this crazy stuff. We've got the Grand Palais coming up and the Petit Palais. We got the giant Ferris wheel there in the distance. And we've got everybody's favorite, the Eiffel Tower coming up. And we also have the Russian Orthodox Church. That building there is the Musée d'Orsay. It used to be a train station. It now houses, audio is 99.9%, video is 99%. Well, that's interesting. Video, what's wrong with the video? Love the sky. 99 is pretty good. Yeah, but the audio was better, and I was just trying to figure out why. 99 is pretty good. Can't complain. There's the Ferris wheel. Nice smooth ride. There's our captain doing his captain stuff. You can see the sun on the water, the reflections, and the Eiffel Tower. Whoa! I don't know if you can hear it, but the water had a few buffers earlier. Oh, thank you, Brett. I didn't realize that. Uh-oh. There's going to be another buffer because we are running out of battery, guys. Just as we're getting close to the Eiffel Tower, the water's coming over the boat.
Be careful because sometimes you have a lot of water coming out.
D'accord.
D'accord, faites
Merci.
attention.
Merci.
Si vous voyez une petite vague au loin, rentrez parce que des fois ça splash assez haut.
D'accord, merci. All right. So he's warning me about the water coming up over the boat. As you can see, it's happening. So yeah, we got that going on. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Take our last glimpse of the Eiffel Tower. There's the Eiffel Tower. We're headed there. Unfortunately, our battery is not going to last. Oh no! We've got the Assemblée Nationale, the National Parliament, over there. And look at the Eiffel Tower. It's going to look beautiful You're gonna get the Alexander III Bridge coming up. Kind of hard to see with the sunlight, but you've got those golden statues on the bridge, which look awesome. Russian Orthodox Church coming up, and of course, the iconic Eiffel Tower. It doesn't get much better than this. So maybe I'm going to use the Super Chat money to buy myself a new battery. So if you want to contribute to the battery fund, hit that Super Chat now, and we will get a new battery. We're going to dock here at this station, and oh no, and you waited up to almost 2,000. I know. I can't control the batteries. I really need, this is why I need to get another phone, so I can just switch phones. But that'll happen. I think sometime this year I will buy a new phone. Just a question whether I buy one now and get the iPhone 10, or I wait till September for the iPhone 10 Plus. It's really a hard choice for me because on the one hand I don't want to wait. On the other hand, if I buy the iPhone 10 now, I'm going to be so mad when the 10 Plus comes out. So it's a tough choice, but we'll see which one we do. Anyways, we're going to get out here and try to recharge this phone. You'd wait. Yeah, I'm tempted to wait, but I'm not a very patient person is the problem. Thank you. So a Libyan strongman has been admitted to Paris hospital. So that is breaking news going on. All kinds of stuff happening in the news. We're getting into a really full news day. Anyways, there's the Eiffel Tower. Look at this beautiful bridge. I don't know how much you can see because of the sun, but it's really, this is a gorgeous place to view the Eiffel Tower from, and to see the river from. There's all kinds of, just across the river here, let's see, you can take a little peek. You see there's all kinds of restaurants and clubs right on the river, right on the quay. So it's really very nice if you come to Paris. Oh, this is a fun spot. You got the, let me just advance a little bit. You can see this dome coming out from behind the trees there. That is called the Invalides, and that is where you find Napoleon's tomb. So you can see this is a great neighborhood for a lot of sightseeing. There, I think you can see the Gold Dome, and you can see the Eiffel Tower and the bridge. You have the Concorde not too far from here, where you can see the obelisk. And there you can see our boat struggling to keep up with the current, because the current's pretty fast. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and we'll be talking to you guys real soon. Bye.